One of the amazing tools that is within your Google Suite is Google Drawings. So, Google Drawings is very fascinating. So, it works as kind of like a digital poster board to where you can manipulate and work things to your advantage. And it's a little more customizable than Google Slides would be. So, the way to get there is if you go to New, and then you'll see the standard Google things pop up. But if you go to More, you will see Google Drawings. And if you select that, it will pull up Google Drawings. So with Google Drawings, the first thing you want to do is you want to give your title a drawing. I said that backwards. I meant give your drawing a title. Apologize for that. So I'm just going to put new drawing here. And then one of the cool things is if you come down to the bottom, you can actually change the orientation of the poster. So you can make it a sideways poster. You can make it more of like a straight up and down type of poster that's kind of long, and you can like adjust that by grabbing this little corner here and then sizing it up to what you would like. So that's the first thing. The second thing is if you pull up a mini menu, you can actually change the background color. So if you're on a Chromebook and you press down with two fingers on your Chromebook, it'll pull up the mini menu. And then if you go to background, you can change the background color. So you can make it just that type of color, or you could go and they have a couple of gradient colors that are actually really kind of cool. And I like the way that it does implement the gradient on there. And it looks really nice. So then from there, you have a couple more options that you could really use to show your learning in a bit of creative ways. So there are some shapes that they have put in there for you that you could insert and add. And then once you've inserted a shape, you can change the color of that shape by going over to the fill and then changing it to whatever color would fit best with what you're working with. So another fun thing to note about once you put in a shape is that once you click on it twice, if you click on the shape itself twice, you'll notice a cursor appears right in the middle of the shape. And that's where you can start typing. Now, one of the issues is sometimes your words can kind of slide off of your shape. And in that case, you would just need to pull the corners and make your shape just a little bigger so that the words could fit in there. You could do that, or another thing that you could do is take the words themselves and shrink the text a little bit in order to get it to fit in there. But those are some ways that you could really use that. And there's really a lot of really fascinating and cool shapes. There are arrows as well that could help get some messages across that you could also just work with the same way, and you can change the colors. And then you can also insert images from Google. So over here, there's an insert image button. And if you click on that, you can search the web and you can grab some interesting images. That could enhance your drawing just a little bit more. You can change the sizes of those as well. And if you were just looking for something just a little more simple, you could just grab a text box and put that in there. And so these are just some of the things that you can do with Google Drawings. Now, there are also a couple of other features, like you can select a line in order to create, and I've never been good at this, so please bear with me. You can draw lines. I've never been very good at this, and every single time I try to draw a line, it never comes out straight. And every time and this one's not going to come out straight either, but you get the gist. I'm sure there are people out there that are much better at this than I am that could get a straight line out of here. But you can use the line tool in order to create lines within your drawing. And you could also insert some word art. So if you go to Insert and then down to Word Art, you can put in, oh, and I misspelled my own name. That's fun. You can put in some interesting word art in order to add just a little more flair to your Google drawing. And then you can also change the text of the word, or the way that the text comes out in the word art. You can change the font to make it a little more personalized. And then you can also change the color of the word art as well. So these are just some of the things that you guys can do with Google Drawings. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I hope you found this video helpful.